Hi friends, it's Velvet. Today I am working on another kit and I'm going to make tags this time. This is the 49 Market Curators Botanical 12 by 12 collection pack. And one side of all of these have botanicals, and I thought because the other side tends to be a little bit plain, I could cut some tags. I thought about die cutting some because they have some really cool shapes on those, but then I thought, well, you know, I'll just do the first couple with my trimmer and decorate from there. So first things first, I am going to, let's see, does this fit in here? See the problem? Well, oh, it just fits. Okay, here's the thing. The back side, the very bottom, the cutoff, you can actually use. You know what? I'm going to cut that off anyway because I will just set it aside as something to use for decoration. There we go. So now this side can be used. All right, so maybe I will start with, well, what do I want to do? That would be kind of a wide tag, wouldn't it? All right, let's start with this side. Actually, we'll go like this. We'll make a 3-inch wide tag. And then we'll cut right here. All right, so there's two, almost the exact same size. This one will be fun because we can decorate a lot. This one has got such great background. Excuse me. I may just put maybe some lace or something on it, but we'll see what happens. All right, now, so the rest of this, now this would make a nice tag, but this here, if we cut it in 3s, it could make nice pockets. So why don't we try that? Okay. So if we were to go here, there's the pocket. And there, and there's 2 more. 3 different sizes. And now here's what we have left. What I think I want to do is make skinnier tags out of this. Okay. I think that, see, that would be so pretty. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. This is going to get it set aside, and then this tag is going to end about here, and this will get set aside, so that will be a tag, and these two can be used as decoration. Here's a tag, and then there's just a little taller one. That's pretty, isn't it? All right, so let's go with those first. I did not get anything out to use. Hi, Baxter. Baxter's staring at me like, what the heck are you doing, Mom? Which is kind of funny. Oh, that's my rounder. Where is? There it is, I think. Just trying to find. There we go. That one. If you're looking for a corner punch that does the tag thing, so I'll show you what I mean. Like that. I don't know where I found this one, quite frankly. Amazon maybe, but this is the what it looks like. KW Trio 3-way corner punch. And then this is the rounder. I discovered that rounding the bottoms appeals to me. I'm just going to do a light rounding on this. Isn't that pretty? So let's do this. I always use the biggest one. Maybe on these smaller ones I should use like that one. Going back to the big one. What I also plan to do with these is I'll do some sewing on them as well, so. Okay, and now I'll do a bigger round down there. This is a bigger tag. Same. Doesn't that look neat? These don't look even, do they? Is it my imagination? I used the big one there. I used the big one here, didn't I? Oh, that looks a little better, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's use, not the smallest, but not the biggest either. Whoops. Huh. Well, that doesn't look right. I wonder what happened here. Uh-oh. See, that one's working perfect. Let's try this. There we go. That's better. I guess they're the same, but it just doesn't, I don't know. It just doesn't. It's probably because of the design. All right, so all of the tags are cut the way I want them. And then I am going to round all of these as well. Oh, I also want to put, okay, struggling on that one. There, I also need to put the thumb notch in that. So I hope you're playing along with me. The reason I grabbed this and decided tags is because this is a nice thick cardstock. And I love a thick cardstock for tags and pockets. And because the background is very neutral, the tags can be written on without even putting anything on the back. All right, let me grab my thumb notch thing, which basically is just, it's just a little circle punch. What is that? Probably a 1 inch. I don't know. Probably doesn't say it on here either. I don't bother to measure. I'm just, and then we'll ink this stuff up. I like this one. All right, let's get the mess cleared up, and then I'll grab some stuff that we can use to decorate. Excuse me. The weather is really affecting my allergies and asthma. I think I'm going to use Vintage Photo because this paper is so light. Yeah, so we're still having just a little bit of an effect from the Canadian fires here. But also it's been near 90 with a real feel of close to 100 here. And, you know, you try and go outside and do something and it's almost impossible. So I'm trying to stay inside, but you know, there's always stuff to do outside and you want to get it done so your yard doesn't look like crud. Mostly what I've been doing is going out and eating the boysenberries that grow wild in our hedgerow and cherries that grow wild in our hedgerow, and I just discovered black raspberries that grow wild in the hedgerow, and so those are just coming to being ripe. So every day I go out and eat the ripe ones while I'm standing there. But all of the boysenberries got eaten 2 nights ago. I went out to get some and they were all gone. So I'm glad I got a whole bunch when I did. See how nice that looks? Really love that one. All right, let's ink up these. I'm not going to put any hole in here yet until I know what I want it to look like. Do I want to do some eyelets in there? Or do I want to use that, the rectangular hole punch that I have? Which tends to be my favorite, just because it's a little bit different. And it's easy to put ribbon or trim through there. But, I don't know. As you can see, I'm wearing my brace again. My arthritis has really been bothering me. I have to get back to the hand surgeon and get another cortisone shot or convince him that I need surgery. I mean, he knows I need surgery. He knows I'm going to need it at some point, but I'm more than willing to do it now while I don't have a job so that it can heal. However, I also don't have health insurance, so can't really do it now. Poor little Baxi is suffering with his itching so bad. We went back to the vet yesterday, and the Apoquil didn't work, the prednisone didn't work, so they gave him some liquid stuff on his neck as a just-in-case kind of measure for mites, though he tested negative twice for mites. So, and now he's on some antihistamine. He's had his second dose, and he's just scratching nonstop now. I just feel so sorry for him. All right, so here's what we have. Now, how do we want to decorate these? Here's the one that's already most decorative. My thinking is some of the clear stickers that we have, the PET stickers. So I just have to figure out what I did with them in my drawers here. All right. Here's one of the drawers. I'm so sorry. Just figure out how I want to do this. So these, I think these are all the bigger ones, and I don't really want to use those. I think I put the smaller ones away in one of my books. But I am kind of eyeing this. And the reason I'm eyeing it is because I really like the jar. Oh, it doesn't quite fit. I just thought that might look kind of cool with that behind it. But it's just a tad too wide. Now that doesn't mean that I can't use some of these. And I can certainly use some of these on something that's a little less decorative. So, I could do something like that. And that would look really nice, actually. I like that they included a couple of black and white ones, so if you're doing something really super neutral, I am going to use that. And then I was thinking maybe a chipboard decoration or something. Let me I just want to look at something in here. I am so sorry. I do have some 3D butterflies that would look nice. Now, the only thing I have to think about is slipping these in and out of a pocket. But what I may be able to do is use these on the pockets. I think that would look lovely, and then you don't have to worry about that. So let's just set that aside real quick. I'm going to try and I don't see my pokey tool, which means it's out here. There we go. Take my glasses off for this. Let's see if we can't get this with a pokey tool. How come other people make this look so easy? And I don't have the ability. And it's not like I can't see it, because without my glasses, I'm very nearsighted. It's just... it's very frustrating for me. Maybe I'll pause you until I get this all set. Okay, so I got it like very shortly after I paused it, but doesn't that look nice? I think that looks lovely. Let me see what I've got up here. And when I say up here, I've got, I have some trays up on like a little riser on my desk that I keep a lot of the fussy cuts that I use in, and you know, either the ones that I've purchased or ones that I have made myself. I love these little paper doll things. I didn't even use my scan and cut for these. I cut them all out by hand. It's brutal. Now see, something like this might look good on here. So let's see what we've got. These are probably like Tracy Fox things. There's a lot of them in here. Let's see. That would probably look nice. Can you see that? I'm in screen, right? Okay, that, and whoopsie. What I also could do is add a little bit of washi tape. Because this doesn't need to be overly decorative, right? Because it's already got some cool stuff going on. So what I do want to do is just go around the edges. A lot of times I'll do the edges before I put them in the container, because I figure if I'm cutting them out anyway, I might as well do the edges. Now I happen to have a bunch of washi already sitting here. And I do want to pick something that will look nice on here, but not overwhelm it. How about Fragile? Handle with care. These are some tapes that I just got from Temu, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Temu. Or did I get these from Ali? Because I did have a recent AliExpress haul. I hadn't bought from them in a while, and I just wanted to see what they had new. Because believe it or not, you can get to a point on Temu where you kind of exhausted your options. Not that they have an exhaustive supply of stuff. It's just everything starts to look the same. And I had gotten that way on Ali as well. But anyway, I don't remember if these were Temu or Ali. It's one or the other, though. I think I'm going to do a little dot of glue to be on the safe side. I didn't do that on the flower because I knew I'd be adding more things to the on top of it. Looks pretty good. Not adding any lace to this, although I probably should. Let me see if I've got anything. Excuse me, gosh. Just looking for something little over here. I've got a little stash because I was working on some stuff yesterday. There's just a little tiny piece. I'm gonna stick it on there. Right there. And then I will put this down like that. There. I like that. What do you think? I mean, you really can't go wrong with 49 Market paper. You can't. It's just so lovely. And look at the back. It's perfect for writing on. And then we'll decide at a later point, you know, what to do about here. But I am going to try and sew around all of these. So what I thought I would do next is, how did I lose all my stuff? Oh, under here, I guess. Well, those are tags. What did I do with the actual, they're there. I buried them. They were probably going, yeah, we could tell you, but we can't. All right, let's see. All right, so we've got one tag done. I thought maybe we could do one of these with a butterfly. So let's just see what butterfly we want to use. That one looks almost holographic. Oh, you know what it is? It's got some gold stuff on it. But I think I kind of like that one. Not a huge fan of holographic stuff. Also, I think I'm going to take this off. I don't think it needs to be that. Huh. I don't think it really needs to be that thick there. It's still got some dimension here. So I think I would do that. And then we can do some other, maybe just a little piece like this. Especially since the butterflies look so similar. Here I go again. Let's take the glasses off. Oh, I thought I had it for a second there. I'm going to pause you again. All right, so I was able to get it apart, and I added it right there. So I think maybe adding something else down here, a word or something, would be good. Something like that. In fact, I'm going to do that. Put our pretty butterfly here. Looks nice, doesn't it? It's not too crowded, yet it does feel decorated. Can always add something later too, and I will sew there. All right, so that's two things. Let's do this one because it is already very decorative. So what can you do when I have an already decorative paper? Well, you can add little things like this. You know, just one or two maybe. We could add, well, actually this would fit the whole thing, wouldn't it? It actually looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Let's ink this up. And keep in mind, if you don't have a kit that you want to use, you know, a set of papers, you can pull any paper from your stash. You can use maybe a doubled up book page. If you've got an Edith Holden book page that you like. I'm pretty sure this is not a sticker. Oh my goodness, maybe it is. Or is that? No, it is a sticker. I think the last thing I used this on, I didn't think it was a sticker. And, oh well. Maybe I'll add just a little bit of glue to the top and bottom to be on the safe side. There we go. That doesn't feel like it's, I think maybe it will look better or work better for me if I do this. Struggling with these fingers today. And these hands, actually. Does that look even? It looks pretty even to me. There. That's pretty cool. So now I know that those are not paper, they are stickers. There it is. What else can we add here? We could add, you know, maybe a little strip of something. You could stamp on something and add it. Could add something like that. I'm gonna wrinkle it up and make it look a little bit older. I can ink the edges. And what I should do is get out my stamps that have the word specimen on it, stuff like that. There. That looks pretty cool, eh? Should I put something behind that? Maybe this. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you're playing along and making some ephemera for your stash. I do like making this sort of thing, and I also love making clusters. So you'll probably see an enormous amount of cluster videos from me. And I hope you don't get bored with them. It's just that that's one of the things that I really love to do. All right. Now, do we need something a little more dimensional? See, I think these butterflies are a little large. These are the Tim Holtz knockoffs. But I think butterflies go well with this. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I could see using this on there. You know, because it's a fairly long tag. And so there's no reason not to use this for that purpose. There we go. I'm going to call that done. All right, what else do we have here? Let's do another one of these. This is not terribly decorated, so that gives us license to kind of do what we want with it, doesn't it? So maybe we put a clock on there. How about something there? What else do we have? Is it tall enough for one of the ladies? One of the people? Let's just see what we got here then, and see if anything works well on this. Oh, isn't that cool? A little large for that, I think, but oh, she's having a blast. That's pretty cool. I could put something here that she could be, see, I think she's dancing, so it's okay to have a foot up in the air. But maybe some washi tape for her to be standing on. What else? So these are, I think, some digitals that I downloaded from Etsy. And I feel like you could go something like this. Look at that. Legs. That's why I've got some heads in here, because like you could do this and then put, I just saw a head. There's one. She could be looking that way with an oversized head. This one. Just some fun stuff. But I'm kind of leaning towards this. But she still would need to be sitting on something. So, what can we have her sitting on? It's a little wide, but there's nothing saying I can't cut this down the middle. So, rip. And then cut. I'm sorry, puppy. He's in such a bad way. Cut down the middle. And use it like that. And she can be sitting just like that. Or I guess she'd have to be sitting like this. her legs are missing, so that means she's sitting, but her legs are on the other side. And that would be okay. Let's ink her up. I think she's got to go down on the page first. I'm sorry, BXC. He's just such a bad way. We've been taking turns trying to scratch him and brush him, but it doesn't go to my husband very much. He's just leery of anyone but me, unfortunately. All right, so if I want this to look like this, then I need her to be sitting right about there. Now let's see if we can get this peeled apart. I always feel like it would go easier on the where you ripped it off, but it's not always the case. I can see it. I can see where it wants to go. There. Okay. There. What else can we use? I feel like I need something else. What have we got here? Feathers? Actually, I feel like we need a flower near her or something. I'm just looking through this because this is my box of weird stuff. And sometimes you find something in your box of weird stuff that actually works. Simply amazing? Well, why not, right? Why not? I don't know where these came from. I think they might have been gifted to me, but oh, it's got a little, like she's saying that, but I'm not gonna use it that way. I loved all these Jilly Bean stickers when I was scrapbooking. I feel like Jilly Bean might be out of business now, but there we go. Now, is there something else I might be able to use? Now, see, that's kind of cool. Just one little acetate butterfly. That little butterfly could be hanging out right there. All right, pause for me to get this going. All right, so I got it apart and that's where I placed it so that everything was overlapping. And I'm gonna call that one done. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. It'll work. And I thought maybe I'd do one more with you and then let you get on to doing your own thing. See, these are so nicely decorated already. I hate to do anything to them. Except add like a word or two. Whoops, I think I bumped that. But let's do something with this. That's too big. Wish these little packs had something just a little bit smaller. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just I want it to be just ever so slightly smaller. I mean, you could make them work. You could. What else do we have? All right, I am going to set this aside. What are all these? These are like little people stickers, I guess. I want someone facing to the right so I can put it here. Oh, she's cute. Let's pull her out. Is she too big for that? Here's what I could do. I could rip around her and make her a little bit smaller. So you're seeing her sweet face, but you're not seeing all of the adornments, I guess. Oh, that's better, isn't it? Now, because I've ripped her, might it be easier to get her off of her sticker base? Yes, it was. Yeah, just a little bit of glue. I am so sorry for my throat clearing. It's just so, even being inside the house, it's just not great. There. That's cute, and you can see the words going through there. I always forget that I have these things. This looks like butterflies too. Let's see what they are. Gosh, that is so annoying. Sorry. Oh, they're the little playing cards. I love these. How cute would that be on one of these things? Especially if you, well, that isn't anything. It's just, you could do something like that to decorate this. You could even, you know, put a couple of them on there. That's cute. I think I'm going to leave these out for that reason. I forgot I had these. You see, this is why I like grabbing some of the stuff that I don't use often. All right, now, what I'm thinking is just a small piece of washi. For the side here, I think. Okay. Thought I had used this one before, but I guess maybe I haven't. I'm going to do that right there. I like that. I like that kind of just as it is. You've got a little bit of texture here, but you've also got this beautiful image with the writing behind it, and I think it sort of stands on its own. So this is where I'll leave you. I will probably continue and finish the rest of these, but I'll show you what we got done. Got that one, that one, that one, this, and then our first tag that we did. So that's what we accomplished today. It's not bad. It's a nice little stash builder. I hope you had fun. I hope you were able to get something done and add to your ephemera stash. Thank you so much for stopping by and taking a peek, hitting like, subscribing. I appreciate all you do. Have a great day. Bye.